What's up guys, we're nearing the 6-month mark of Black Ops 6 being out. And this is around the time that we start getting more leaks, trailers, and announcements for the new Call of Duty coming up. At this point, we all know that it's going to be another Black Ops title with Black Ops 7 being a sequel to Black Ops 2. I made a video all the way back in January when these leaks first became a thing, and at that point I think we all thought that it was going to be a Black Ops 2 remaster. But now we know that it's going to be a sequel of Black Ops 2, bridging the gap between Black Ops 2, Black Ops 4, and Black Ops 3. It's funny because we know more about the Call of Duty that's coming out in 2026 with Modern Warfare 4. Black Ops 7 is going to be taking place in the 2030s, which marks it as the first futuristic COD since Black Ops 4. Recently, there's been leaks about what guns are going to be in Black Ops 7, which is going to be a bunch of guns from Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, and Black Ops 4. It looks like we are going to be getting a lot more guns from Black Ops 3 and 4, and not as many from Black Ops 2, which is honestly really weird because this is going to be a sequel taking place shortly after Black Ops 2. There's going to be a bunch of good guns returning in Black Ops 7, but there are two guns in particular that I am most excited for, and that's the Kuda and the Locust. We all know whenever I get the chance to talk about these two guns, I am definitely going to be talking about them because they are my favorite guns out of any Call of Duty game. So if I get the chance to glaze these guns even more, I am definitely going to. The Kuda has never returned to any new Call of Duty game, probably because it's just the Black Ops 3 version of the MP5, but there's something about the way this gun looks, the way it sounds, the way it feels is better than any other MP5 in any other Black Ops game. The Locust made an appearance in Black Ops 4, but it has not returned into any newer Call of Duty game. It is in Call of Duty Mobile, but that's not a mainstream Call of Duty game, so I don't really count it. But the Locust is going to have some competition because the Ballista is coming back in Black Ops 7. The Locust and Ballista are basically the same gun, different fonts. They're both lightweight, fast ADS, bolt action snipers. So I don't really know how they're going to make it work if they just port each gun from Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 because they are basically the same exact thing. I'm not going to go too far into the gun leaks because there are a ton of them and there is a lot more leaks to get to. I just wanted to talk about those three guns real quick, but if you want a full breakdown, go over to Chaos Gaming's channel. He did a full breakdown of every single leaked gun coming in Black Ops 7. So what more do we know about Black Ops 7 coming out this fall? It's actually quite a bit. For how under wraps Activision has been about this game, we actually have a lot of leaks and information coming up for this next Call of Duty. Keep in mind, these are all just leaks, nothing is confirmed, and this is just what I've been seeing on the internet about this upcoming Black Ops title. We don't know what developers are working on this Call of Duty, but a lot of things point that it's Treyarch, which means they're working on two Call of Duties in a row, completely ignoring the development cycle that Activision usually has for every COD title, which gives Sledgehammer a chance to make a full game coming out in 2027 because Infinity Ward is going to be working on Modern Warfare 4 in 2026. I don't know if Raven Software is going to be helping Treyarch with Black Ops 7 because their main focus is Warzone and especially with Verdansk just coming out. Now for multiplayer, I'm assuming that we all thought that it was going to be a situation like Modern Warfare 3, where all the maps at launch of Modern Warfare 3 2023 were just remastered maps of 2009's Modern Warfare 2. But this doesn't seem like the situation for this upcoming COD. It seems like Activision is actually listening to its players because though people really liked all the old maps and nostalgia, everyone also wanted new maps. And that's what led to people saying that Modern Warfare 3 was just a glorified DLC pack. A majority of the content was just ported straight from Modern Warfare 2 2022 into Modern Warfare 3. So once they saw the feedback of this, they decided to change up the way the maps will be rolled out. So instead of it being all Black Ops 2 maps, there's going to be new maps launching alongside the originals. We don't yet have confirmation that all of the Black Ops 2 maps will be in Black Ops 7, or if there's just going to be a select few of them. If they do end up only releasing a few maps from Black Ops 2, we all know what maps would return. Maps like Raid, Hijacked, Standoff, and Plaza, absolute fan favorite maps. Now some of these maps have already been remastered and put into newer Call of Duties, but I don't think anyone's complaining about these maps continuing to return. So if they decide to only release a few older maps, then it's going to be tough choosing which ones. Black Ops 2 had so many great maps and it's going to be hard choosing just a few. Black Ops 7 is also going to have things added to Omni movement and some sort of wall running. It's not going to be like wall running from Black Ops 3 and an Infinite Warfare, but instead some kind of parkour jump situation. I'm excited to see how this is going to be implemented into the game, with it possibly being a way to ease us into another advanced movement jetpack era, but I don't know. Leaks also say that the Pick-10 system could also be making its long-awaited return instead of the Gunsmith. If you don't know what the Pick-10 system is, it's the system that older CODs had to customize classes. And every Call of Duty before MW 2019 had some kind of version of this system. Some CODs might have tweaked it a little bit, but it was always the same concept. The Gunsmith was introduced in 2019 to make integrating multiplayer in Warzone easier, and that's the system that we've had ever since. Now is that to say that Black Ops 7 wouldn't be integrated into Warzone, or have they found a way to have the Gunsmith in Warzone and the Pick-10 system in multiplayer only? Not integrating multiplayer into Warzone doesn't make the most sense because people go into multiplayer to level level up their guns to use in Warzone. With that, will Black Ops 7 have the same kind of situation as MW2 and MW3 where cosmetics from Modern Warfare 2 were ported over to Modern Warfare 3? For example, if I had this skin in Black Ops 6, it would then be transferred over to Black Ops 7. I can then use that skin from Black Ops 6 into Black Ops 7. Did that make any sense, or was that just a big jumble of words? I don't know. Hopefully you can kind of understand my useless example. But so far there hasn't been anything said about things from Black Ops 6 transferring over to Black Ops 7, so we'll just have to wait on that one. Perks are also seemingly going to be getting a bit of changes, maybe additions, or some all-new perks in general. Leaks also say that perks are going to be shared with network perks and mechanics. Honestly, I have no clue what this could be. Maybe some kind of perk that you share with teammates. And there really isn't anything that we know about these networked perks. Human shields are also going to be making a return, but this time having the ability to stick a grenade to someone and push them away before they blow up. Multiplayer will also support a 32v32 game mode, which is weird because Infinity Ward is the only ones who have had any interest in large player game modes. Treyarch even dropped Ground War and Fireteam kind of maps in Black Ops 6 that we saw in Cold War. There's a possibility that there will be a leveling system for absolutely everything that we use. Guns, perks, tacticals, lethals, score streaks. This seems really tedious and annoying. It makes me think of variants from Advanced Warfare, but instead of getting better versions of things in loot boxes, it'll be by just leveling up those things. It's going to get bad real fast, just like it did in Advanced Warfare, where someone is just running around with a super version of something. Yeah, I'm looking at you, system hack variants. I wouldn't be surprised if this is something they end up scrapping before release because it wouldn't be received very well at all. For zombies, we could be seeing the return of the round-based modes for zombies where you start off with a pistol and have to buy guns from walls in the box. It does seem like that there will still be a mode where you can start off with your own gun of your choice, but it seems like the focus is going to be on the more original gameplay of Black Ops Zombies. Another thing we know is that there will be the return of old maps from Black Ops 2 as well as new ones. These new ones being large-sized maps with ways to get around to the different areas, kind of like transit. We could also be seeing the return of the original Zombies crew, with that being Richtofen, Dempsey, Masaki, and Nikolai. Bringing back the original crew makes the most sense with the timeline that Black Ops 7 is going to take place in, making the very confusing story of Black Ops Zombies more cohesive. It's definitely going to be fun bringing back the old crew because the things that Richtofen says is so funny and unhinged. I laugh every single time I hear his voice lines. Everyone knows that the campaign is going to be a sequel to Black Ops 2 set in 2035. The protagonist is going to be David Mason. A huge leak for the campaign and Black Ops 7 altogether was the Prestige Master Level 1000 skin Eric Samuels, which is the Secret Service agent with David Mason in the Mission Cordis D with the drone attack on Los Angeles. The main plot for the campaign is going to be information warfare and espionage. There also might be an open world aspect with different biomes and locations. But in order to have different biomes, there will have to be a very large map, and there isn't much you can do to make a big map when you are on a maybe 2-year development cycle. So that's when Avalon, the scrapped Warzone map that was supposed to come out but got replaced with the return of Verdansk, might come into play. Avalon was already ready to go into Warzone before the decision to replace it with Verdansk was made. So we could see Avalon as the open world map, and there might not be very many changes needed to be done to it to make it the open world map. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Also comment down below if there's any things you would want to see added to Black Ops 7.